Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Ocean Keeper. Well, here we are. We have gone ahead and upgraded some more. In the last episode, I believe what we did, we upgraded. Oh, that's right. On our own personal skills. Wait a second, never mind. I have completely forgotten. I do not remember what we actually upgraded. But long story short, we have a powerful new punch mechanic for mining. And so we're going to give that another shot again today. We're also going to go ahead and give the missile launcher a second chance. We've given it a pretty good job. I'm not sure if it's my favorite, but it'll do for now. Although I do think, yeah, we'll just go ahead and try that out again. I was tossing up whether we should try the mine instead of the carpet missile launcher, as that is a little bit spotty, but either way, we'll see how things play out as we dive in. So, let's go ahead and crawl our way forwards. Nice and speedy with all of these mech upgrades. Oh, that's right. I think that's what we did. We went ahead and we upgraded the what do we call it? The speed, the movement, and hang on a second. That is so very unfair. Okay, what a jerk of a mine. Why would it be like that? That is just so unfair. We have no hope of clearing that out. Ah, man. Alright, and you know what? It looks like we found ourselves another terminal. Let's just go ahead and have a look and see what's going on here. Another terminal, you know what to do. 742, flight JA2453, cruising at FL320 over... descend to FL290, observing strange turbulence ahead. 745, co-pilot, Captain, look, the water. Is it glowing? 746, Captain, Center JA2453, observing unusual glow in the ocean, requesting information. And then there was radio interference. 748, flight attendant, panic in the cabin, passengers say they see something massive in the water. 749, Captain, Center, we have an emergency. Instruments are going haywire. 750, co-pilot, that can't be a water spout. It's way too big. 751, Captain, everybody strap in. May tell the passenger... Note, the plane never reached its destination. Found 1 month later on the ocean floor. All systems mysteriously disabled. No bodies recovered. Well, that is unfortunate. But that just seems to be what it is. We'll go ahead and we'll drop off all of these resources. Yeah, not quite the start we would typically want for one of these, but I suppose we're at least learning a little bit more that occasionally there are some issues with the mines. Well, can't do much about that. Let's go ahead and we may as well pick up some upgrades while we get ready. Let's go with the... You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll pick up this for now. 2 more blues and we should be good. We'll go ahead and fire off our, what do we call it? Missile launcher. We'll go ahead and fire off some carpet missiles. Though, I don't think it mentions it, but they do seem to be particularly close range of those missiles. So, yeah, that is worth noting because... Well, I would have thought that we would have had slightly better, what do we call it? Yeah, slightly better range, but we do not. Alright, looks like we've got more options. Let's go ahead and just upgrade the time frame. Hopefully that works out well. We'll go ahead and we'll mine our way through here. Hopefully we can break through with relative ease. Alright, let's go ahead and break down some of them. Alright, what have we got? I think that'll have to be about everything. Yeah, there's not much else we can really do. Let's see, this should give us enough though that we can pick up another mining upgrade. Again, right now, we really need to boost these up as much as possible. Damage is good, greater penetration and projectile speed would be ideal, but I think we'll go for damage. Yeah, I think we can survive one more round without us having too many more upgrades. But again, we'll just see how that all goes. Let's go ahead and quickly cut down that little spot there. We'll see if we can find anything else. Alright. 4 more. That's not the worst. That's still pretty good. And here we are at the second wave. After our initial beginning, I think that's fairly solid. Alright, let's go ahead and fire all of our shots. Could do with finding another artifact. That wouldn't go astray. But I guess we don't get to... Oh no, I guess we can pick that up straight. Alright, fantastic. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll pick up those two. We'll go ahead and drop them off at the beginning. Can go for another laser warming for a delay. Yeah, we just increased the damage, so that's going to be quite an expensive thing for free. I do like the idea of some extra weapons, but right now mining is such a difficult challenge early on. We'll take whatever benefits that we could possibly find. Definitely better than not. And then we can go ahead and drop these off, and we should be able to afford something new. Maybe something along the lines of carry capacity? Yeah, I think that'll be fun. I think we got a good amount of damage right now with the weapons that we have, so I'm not super concerned. Yeah, and again, if we can just quickly clear out what's nearby the entrance and or exit, however you want to look at it, that should be fairly good. Alright, so that'll take us up to, what's that, 10, 1, and 2. Let's go ahead and boost up our speed as well. Yeah, we have a couple of seconds left. We might be able to pick up a little bit more. Probably not going to be anything too fancy. But again, whatever we can get a hold of, the better. These are, at the end of the day, early waves that we are navigating here, so it's not the be-all and end-all. And I think we've got a pretty good collection of things. Alright. Let's go ahead and fire off our shield carpet and try and blow open a hole in their front. Make sure that that front line of theirs is taken down. Oh, we are taking hits. But I think... Oh, come on. Alright, we can clear that out relatively well. Hopefully we can find a new weapon. I think that would be one of the best things we could get right now is another weapon upgrade. Oh, sorry, not even a weapon upgrade, but a bonus weapon for us to use in our little endeavor here. Alright, let's go ahead and quickly mine down over there. Alright, oh, and that's actually really good. Yeah, alright, we'll leave all of that for now. We are a little bit slow. But we definitely need some upgrades. Let's go ahead and... Well, we could go ahead and increase our impact force, and I think we will. That's a necessity. Let's also go ahead and maybe go... Again, I know we need... Oh, actually, you know what? As long as we're back in time, we should be safe. Let's go ahead and go for extra range. Let's also go for reload speed, and then... no, we may as well get all of the basics for our bomb sorted out. We do need to improve that a bit if we're going to have a faster time of clearing out these mines. So we do have to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and just focus through them. Yeah, right, that'll have to be all that we can get done. Let's go ahead and head to the exit to make sure that we're not going to get caught out. We still have a second, so I suppose we go ahead and we break that brick just for the sake of it. And then let's also go ahead and improve, I don't know, explosion radius, rapid fire. Let's go with radius. Yeah, I think that's not a bad plan. Alright, and let's start working our way on another... Whoops, I got used to the keybinds for the last run that we had there. Alright, and it looks like this is going to be a very short run. Okay, what I'm learning is that I don't really like this missile launcher. Yeah, Oh, wait, we do have a repair, which we will go ahead and use. But it's just not quite as effective as I would really want. Yeah, I don't think... I find it's not very conducive to my playstyle. Oh, and that also doesn't work. Yeah, I think we might be going back to the good old machine gun after this. We'll see what we can do. Oh, and you know what? A new... Wait a second. Is that a second artifact in the same mine? If that is, I don't... Yeah, so let's see. We've got that little cubey thing, and then... This makes me think that we can indeed. Alright, alright. I would normally go for the damage, the extra mining damage, but I think we're going to go ahead and use the machine gun for now. We need a weapon that's got a little bit of extra range and, I don't know, reliability than what we've currently got. We'll go ahead and we'll give that a boost to... Let's see, reload. Let's just go with the damage. It's the biggest percentage increase out of the whole thing, so we may as well go ahead and take that. Can we clear up any of this stuff? Come on. Ah, dear. I was hoping to find something slightly better. No, that's also a dead end. Okay, and unfortunately we can't mine on an angle like we can with some of the other stuff. Alright, I think we're definitely not going to have our best run in this. I think, yeah, we're just going to have to go ahead and move on. Alright, well, let's go ahead and find another mine. We know we don't want this one. We'll go ahead and we'll fire off in that direction. Alright. Will you fire off? Oh, that's a dead end. Okay. Can we clear out? Oh, no, we can't. Oh, and we're already gone. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Apparently we've got a message. Digger, I've managed to get the new coordinates. Apparently it's an old statue. Thanks, but still, can I ask a question? I'm in a good mood today, so go ahead. What is it that you're so eager to know? It's about the previous expeditions. Why did you organize so many of them if they kept ending in failure? Because living beings are meant to fight to the end. I need that artifact, Digger, and I will get to it, no matter how long it takes. Why do you want the artifact so badly? Good question, but not one I planned to answer right now. Be patient. Alright, I knew you would answer that one. You wouldn't answer that one. Good luck on your next mission, Digger, and fetch me another important item. This time, it's just a regular camera. Okay, well, you know what? They were talking about a statue, and I'm pretty sure we just saw that then. So, I guess we know what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and switch out our... Let's switch back to the good old-fashioned machine gun. I think that's going to work wonders. As for our skills, I'm still not sold on the carpet missile launcher. But I think for now we'll just go ahead and stick with it nonetheless. The mine launcher can be handy, but if we can get that upgraded nicely, I think it could be worthwhile. So as for us, I think we have a look and see. No, we can go for a speed boost, and you know what? I think that's what we'll go for. Anything that gives us a slightly better edge while we are down in the mines is definitely important. And we'll dive back on in, because I'm fairly sure we're going to be able to find what we were after. Alright, so got a couple of basic minerals there. I'm pretty sure we need to head to the right-hand side of things. So we'll go ahead and we'll make our way there through this first, what do we call it? Through this first wave or so. Let's see. Oh, we should have been one more brick over. That is painful. Alright, well, you know what? For now, we'll go ahead and collect that. We'll go ahead and pick up this one too. That's right near the end. We'll drop them off. That brings us up to 5. And I think, yeah, impact force. Let's go ahead and boost that. Okay, so at least we're getting a slightly better feel for the way that this mining mechanism works and what we need to upgrade. So at least there is that. Let's see. Actually, you know what? This is also probably pretty good for meta progression as well, because if we're busting open extra blocks that we otherwise wouldn't be hitting, we might actually be in a good spot to be able to, what do we call it? Might be able to, yeah, get some extra progress because of what we're doing. Alright, well, either way, one next mine over, that'll be fine. We still have 6 and whatever else. Let's go ahead and boost up the explosion radius. We'll hope and pray that it reveals a few more things this time round. Alright, come on. Alright, definitely need some more damage, but I guess we'll go ahead and we'll drop these off up here, and then let's go ahead and search over... Oh, yeah, there we go. We'll drop that there. Alright, so that should be pretty good. I think that is even enough for that carry capacity, and I suppose we should take that straight away since we're carrying so many. Come on, everybody needs to get into the mech. And then... yeah, some preemptive recon on some of those blocks can be rather helpful, I suppose. Yeah, 10 seconds are left. Don't have a huge amount of time, but again, we'll see what we can get a hold of. And then we'll see where we go. Alright, well, that'll have to be all that we can do. Actually, you know what? Let's just wait till we get everything into the mech. And then we'll figure out what we're doing. Let's see. Need some more yellows before we can upgrade our mining. We could go for some speed boost, but I think we try and decrease our reload speed on the bomb. And, oh, we could even go for speed boosts. So, you know what? I think that is worthwhile. We should be able to make our way through that fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and clear out those enemies. Now, whereabouts were we going? Was it up over here? I feel like we can probably take a little bit of time since we have been past this statue a whole bunch of times, so we do know where it is, more or less. Alright, what have we got? Artillery, sniper rifle, or an upgrade for our weapon? I think we'll go ahead and pick up the sniper rifle. That seems to have served us fairly well in the past, so I guess we have no reason to doubt it now. Go ahead and we'll pick up all of these, drop those off. Let's see, we still need more yellows, so we'll go ahead and focus on that for a second if we can. Come on now. We'll pick up all of those. And then... Alright, you know what? I think we'll leave that there. I was about to try and break some more, but then I realized we may not actually have the strength to get through. But let's go ahead and increase our damage, and then in another one of the yellows, we should be able to have that other upgrade. That should be fine. Yeah, okay, so that'll be that. So that we'll have that before the next round there. Let's go ahead and make sure that we collect everything that we can. We'll break a couple more. Yeah, and that should be good enough. Alright, wave 3. I'm feeling fairly confident here. Let's go ahead and we'll just pick up the impact force. That'll be fine. Then with the extra 5 points, let's go ahead and boost up our machine gun with some greater damage. That should be all good. And then we just need to figure out which direction we need to go. And I feel like we might be heading in the wrong direction. I think we need to head back down and around to the right. Yeah, okay, so you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll leave a few of these enemies. We'll clear up the ones that get close. That sniper rifle is going to do a pretty good job of clearing things. Let's see. Let's just keep on running off over here. And you know what? I think that may be far enough. Let's just go ahead and we'll pause here for now. and we'll see what we can find. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, and then let's just drop that down there. Alright, so that's all of this. Come on, what else can we find? No, oh, we need to get in line with things, don't we? Alright, so I guess we can go ahead and pick up some things over here. Let's just go ahead and see if we can tie this path together. Yes, okay, so there is a shortcut. I think it was worth investing. And then for ourselves, what can we do? We need greens. Yeah, okay, so we definitely need to... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we can go for a bomb upgrade. Yeah, here we go. Reload speed, that's what we're after. Let's go ahead and work on that once more. That'll save us a good couple of seconds. We might even be able to fire that off again before we get to the end of this run. Oh, and there is the green that we're after. Come on. Just need to line it up right. Alright, and let's go ahead and we'll prepare that to detonate. And then I guess we've got to go. Alright, well, let's see. How long until we take damage? Alright, we're already taking damage. Alright, explosives. Please get that up and running. We'll get them going. Let's quickly aim for a rate of fire increase. And then, let's see, 4 and 2. We could go for the carpet missile launcher, ammo stack. Oh, actually, maybe I didn't notice that before. The range is also increased. Huh. That could be rather useful, although we do have an explosion damage, and honestly, I think that's probably going to be what we go for. I'm not too concerned. We can easily run away from our trouble right now, and we have the health for it, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Can we crawl through here? No, that is a dead end, so we need to avoid that for now. Alright, let's go ahead and fire off some carpet missiles. Alright, here is the... Wait a second. There's a burger place down here. I think we need to go off to the right from down here, if I'm not wrong. Because this is where we found our original... what did we call it? Oh, wait. Another robot? Oh, and there's strange scientific instruments here. I guess we're paying off scanning the equipment. Expedition, search for an energy source. Yes, I see. There's still some records here. The team recorded abnormal readings. Strong energy surges. The team was excited. The last entry 6 years ago. After that, the recording cuts off. It looks like they were close to something important, but in the end, they couldn't finish what they started. Huh. Alright. Can we go ahead and work our way around? Oh, looks like we cleared up a few things. Maybe... Is this some other... No, it's not a facility. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear that up a little bit, and then let's drop... let's pick up a few more resources. Alright, come on. Let's see what we can get. Artillery, explosive bullets, or frost bullets. At this point, let's just go with... I don't know. Let's go with explosive bullets. That can never be a bad thing. A little bit of splash damage, never hurt anybody, right? Or maybe that's... Oops, maybe I got that backwards. Oh well, either way, no big deal. Let's go ahead and focus on what we can control, which is where we're focusing our strengths. That looks pretty good. We should have enough now for a couple more upgrades, I'm thinking. Let's see. We're just a couple of yellow short of mining upgrades. That would be ideally what we want. Either that or... Oh, never mind. We have enough for reload speed. We'll max that out. We'll cut that down to another 15 seconds. I think that will end up being far more beneficial for us in the long run. So we'll take what we can get. Alright, let's focus over there. Alright, and then... Alright, we're a little bit heavy. But realistically, I think that'll time out relatively well. Yeah, and then I think we still try and go ahead and find the... find our main mission. So, we're gonna have to leave that there for now. Let's go ahead and boost up our... damage? Actually, we could also go for explosion bullets, but again, that's fairly cheap for us to pick up. Let's go ahead and just focus on damage. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Should make pretty quick work of things. Make sure we go around the debris that we cannot otherwise deal with. Okay, and I guess we're going to have to work our way around. Again, we're going to leave some of these enemies back here. Yeah. We do have another spawn, another wave. I don't know, part of me is tempted to just fight these guys, but I really want to find... Okay, never mind. We'll just do one thing at a time. I really do want to find the thingamabob, and I'm pretty sure we have seen something near the some statue-like thing before, and I'm pretty sure it was up like near the top right or something like that on the map. So if we can find it, I would love to be able to do so. Let's see, what do we need? We need more greens. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and just dive deep. We'll make our way down. We'll pick up what we can for the meantime, but at the same time too, it's not the be all and end all. Alright, at least we've got a fairly fast pace at being able to hammer through all of this stuff. And it does look like it's turning out to be a rather good little collection there. We'll pick that up. And you know what? We'll go ahead and pick up this. We'll go ahead and drop that off there. Alright, and then we'll drop maybe two of the, two of the blues. The main thing is that we get to the greens. Everything else we can come back for fairly swiftly. We've got... Actually, you know what? We might need a speed upgrade. Hang on a second. No, it doesn't look like that is available. Oh, and we're just one yellow short. Can we get one? No. Alright, we're not going to be able to get that this round. Okay, well, it was a nice try. Alright, I think we'll just go ahead and we will save our earnings for now. I feel like we have a pretty good way of getting through the enemies. We'll continue to check out what's up this way. And I think we should be fine. Let's see, what have we got? Make our way around here and then further up. Yeah, alright, so let's see, what do we have? Another narrow passageway. Can we work our way around this thing, or are we at the top of the map? I feel... oh no, maybe we made it to the top. Okay, so we need to make our way around somewhere. There must have been a way further south that I just wasn't aware of. Okay, well that's a little unfortunate. Would have preferred to have been able to find it, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and let's set this to detonate. That'll do very well for us. Quickly break through both of them, even with the speed losses. Yeah, we're not going to have to worry about too much. Let's go ahead and dig our way down here. Yeah, pretty solid progress. Alright, and then... yeah, I guess we'll just make a path through here. We'll carry one more if we can. Yeah, and I think that we'll just have to see what we can come up with. Alright, so what have we got? Go for warming delay. I think so. Laser warming, we will upgrade. Still have 16, 2, and 3. And I think... Okay, what do we go for? Do we go for the speed boost or the carry capacity? I think we go for the speed boost. That's just such an important thing for us to be able to get around the map so much faster. Alright, oh, and it looks like we can go ahead and drop... Yeah, all of these. Let's go ahead and drop one of them. I think that should be most of the mine cleared, and we'll have the speed to be able to go ahead and recollect that back down there. I don't think we really lost anything. Come on. Alright, let's get out of here. We do not have the time to spare. Alright. All that we gotta do is find where the, Actually, you know what? We need a weapon upgrade. It's been way too long. Let's go for rate of fire. There we are. That'll do. Yeah, we just have to figure out the way to get to that jolly, statue. Oh, let's go ahead and quickly shield up, because that's a lot of incoming fire. Okay, maybe it's around this direction. Maybe we just didn't quite get the orientation right. Yeah, hang on a second. Let's go ahead and quickly run over this way. So that's where the arc reactor is, or is that some kind of energy thing? And then this is where we had the... this is where we found the, what do we call it? The black box. Let's go ahead and fire off the missile, and then, if memory serves, it should be up to the right-hand side. No, there's the bar. Okay, we've managed to do a pretty decent tour of things. Just not quite well enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop these off. Explosion radius, I think that's probably the best call, as we, yeah, we do use this thing a lot. Come on, can we find a way back down? Yes, we can. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this here. Alright, that'll do. And then let's drag that across, and then we'll pick that up as we fling it back this way. And then let's also go ahead and pick up... what do we want? Extra impact? Sure, let's go ahead and get that going. We'll see if that can clear things up a little bit better. Oh, and we're definitely finding some good mines here. Alright, we'll drop these off just so we're not too encumbered. And then, what have we got? Come on. Let's go ahead and we'll pick that up. Alright, we'll take a bit of a speed penalty there, but I think that's a pretty good job of clearing most of this stuff. Let's see, where does that take us to? We've got 24 and 3. Could almost go ahead and pick up some more damage. Could almost work out where... Actually, yeah, we could pick up this as well for better mining. We've got 10 seconds. Oh, actually, you know what? We had a couple of extra resources that we could have almost left behind, and I don't think that we should. That might just change what we can afford. Yeah, here we go. We can go ahead and improve our impact force. Yeah, there we go. That'll do nicely. That'll help us get through so many more mines more quickly. Go ahead and fire off some of our stuff. Okay, so I feel like this is where we've done our U-turn before. We'll see if there's... we'll see if there's anything we can work our way to, just in case we missed it or I'm misremembering. Again, we'll try and keep all of that on one side. Okay, so if ever we get to the bar, we have to go ahead and head south. This definitely is not the right spot for us. Alright, let's fire off a carpet missile launcher. Oh, we've backed ourselves into a corner. That is not ideal. Alright, going to have to double back on ourselves. We'll fire that off for now. Luckily we haven't taken too much damage. We still have a repair when we use some of the blues. So it's not the be-all and end-all. And then, okay, that was the end of the wave. Alright, well at least we have a relatively clear... At least we have a relatively clear mine for us to investigate. Go ahead and we'll drop that there. That's pretty good. We'll drop all of these off. Yeah, so it looks like as much as we've somewhat touched this mine before, we haven't really cleared it out of its resources. So I guess that's a good thing. At least we're still able to make relatively quick progress. Let's go ahead and mine... Come on. Mine a path back up to the mech. And then we'll drop these off. Yeah, the one problem is that this mine is looking particularly deep and, well, that's not really too helpful for us. Oh, but you know what we can do? We can go ahead and we can drop this off here, so we may as well. We'll pick up all of them. Alright, and then I guess we'll have to drop these off as well. What do we want? I guess we need a speed boost or a carry capacity increase. It's got to be one of them, and you know what? We can afford one over the other, so I guess that's what we're doing. And then, you know what? Because I'm concerned with the way things are going, let's go ahead and increase the damage. Yeah, we definitely need to be doing a bit more, and you know what? We don't even have time. Let's just go ahead and jump back in our mech. We'll head further south, and then we'll try and loop our way back around to the left. Yeah, we'll try and see if we can discover where the what do we call it? The statue is. We've seen it enough times, so you'd think that we'd know where it is. But you know, these things can be a little bit tricky to find at times, so it just sort of is what it is. All right, so. What have we got? Oh, we've got a dead end here. Yeah, unfortunately that does not go the way that we want. We can at least deal with this fairly comfortably. Oop, let's go ahead and shield from all of this incoming fire. Okay, I guess we're just going to chill here for this round. Oh no, that's already been mostly mined. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, hang on a second. Maybe we can double check. That's been cleared. Okay, I guess we're going over here for now. Again, really just want to try and discover something more. Like, I don't know. Potentially another artifact would be ideal. Alright, and then... Take all of this. That's fairly speedy. Let's just double check that we've got most of the upgrades here. We do need some more power. Okay, so diving deep would be a good idea. That said though, we could also get a few upgrades if necessary hanging around here. Oh, you know what? Green. There we are. Let's go ahead and mine down. There we are. That'll help us out immensely. Actually, oh wow, we can really punch through a whole heap of bricks. I don't think I realized just how strong our mining ability was at this point. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and we'll drop that down, clear out a little bit more of the mine. Hopefully we can still collect good amounts of things. Yeah, we're just going to have to, again, see what we can pick up. And then we'll pick up you as well. Can't quite reach that one. Oh, and here comes the crab. Alright, so, fighting the crab. Let's go ahead and shield up, fire off a couple of things. Will we survive? I don't really know. We haven't really put too much in, so, actually, we could go ahead and do some more damage, but I don't know at this pace. Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. After damage, what comes next? Another cooldown. I don't know. Maybe we just go for... I don't know. Oh, we don't actually have too many upgrades. Let's go ahead and... oh, whoops. We'll boost up our sniper rifle. We'll do a damage upgrade there. In fact, you know what? We'll go ahead and do it twice. We'll also go shots per reload and reload speed. That seems pretty solid if you ask me. Let's get a repair going because we definitely need to keep this thing at bay. We're shredding through it fairly swiftly, but again, that's no substitute for health. We'll go ahead and we'll heal up maybe once more. Yeah, oh, we can only tank one more hit. Oh dear, and we took ranged. Yep, okay. Well, I guess we tried. At least we now know where we're going. We definitely know that we need that statue. But oh well. Alright, so if there could be valuable footage stored in the camera. If you want to get out here quickly, bring me that camera. Yep, sure. Well, that is still the same goal as last time. We will go ahead and find it. It's just a matter of getting our way to it. Alright, so either way, we have a few more points to spend. Let's go ahead and max out our drilling force. That's always a good plan. And then with the 1500 we have remaining, maybe we just go ahead and we put this into our health. Yeah, let's go ahead and bump that up a little bit. So we've now got extra health there. That is fantastic. I do love how the little power bars do increase as we go. But that's where we're going to have to call it for today. Yep, we'll go ahead and we'll continue to search for that thing in the next one. Who knows, we might end up learning this map rather well. But if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.